This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the LSU Tigers. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting to the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. But I do know it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17. It's only been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Now from the pistol formation. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Takes the handoff. It's Brown. He's got a crease. Now here it breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
To throw, it's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And that will pick up the first down, a spot at the 38. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the deep.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you've got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Brings up fourth.
Now, this has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind the chains. But now they get a completion, and they can go for it on fourth down. It's time to bow up and get off the field.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands. And lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate. And they're able to retain possession here.
It's a draw play. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, that's not terrible. They get what they can get, but this is a product of being way behind the chains on third down, and now it's clearly a punting situation. It's a good job by this defense. That's a series that they can look back on and say that provided us some decent field position.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. So So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Levitt. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Finds the man open on the right side downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief, Joe. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. But now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Trying to find some room. It Smothers. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Jukes, the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
It's a draw. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. We'll go right at midfield. Looking to pass. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepare for this team, this defense is always in the right spot, and they're in the right spot here on third down. Eyes in the backfield, and they're able to get the stop. The quarterback tries to use his legs, but he just can't move the chains.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. The pocket breaking down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
This is an aggressive call right here. And listen, I don't mind it. They're trying to get a score going into halftime, break this tie game up. But I got to tell you, now you've created a lot of momentum for this defense that just gets off the field. And now their offense has a chance to put that score up. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You're in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Oh, he's got open space. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football, begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Texas. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Just short completion of the tight end. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
An effective play, good for a first down of the 35. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Coming after him. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with their running play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Longhorns are in the red zone. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more.
You know, that showboat you was doing bitch-ass niggas instead of getting your bitch ass in the end zone. Mad
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Since you don't know what that.
Attack on the BAC. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here.
Oh, he didn't.
He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry out. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there, because that's what's working.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we've got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Caught over the middle. It's Green. That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
You get to this point in the national championship game, and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive.
Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
I love that the offense is attacking with the tight end. And on the corner route, as a quarterback, you just have to make sure that that corner on the outside is not sinking back underneath your tight end. And as long as he stays in the flat, stays outside, you just layer that ball right over the defender, and it's an easy.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers go back on top.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
To throw, it's Levitt. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Grinding away on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And it's fielded at the 40. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The national championship coming right down to the wire. Biggest possession of the game so far. This offense needs a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
You have to give a ton of credit to this defense and their defensive coaching staff because they've done a couple of things. One, they've disguised their looks, made life difficult on the quarterback from a decision-making process, and they've put some pressure on him. He has not been comfortable all day long, but it's a big credit to this defense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Delayed handoff.
They sniff this one out real quick, and the running back's trying to bounce this outside, make something out of nothing, but there's nowhere to go with this football. That's just really good defensive recognition of that drop play.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback, and here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field, but again, it always comes down to protection.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together. Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal win.
Ball is loose, they scramble for it. Offense able to grab the football, but it doesn't matter. Short of the marker, turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first
That'll
and
do it.
still
Get your bitch
running.
ass up out of
Got
here,
him
pussy.
open here.
Pussy.
And he breaks clear
I'm
down
gonna
the
celebrate
right
when you
side.
doing
It's
bitch
a
ass
foot
nigga.
race.
Let's ball back.
Touchdown.
Got my neck. National championship.
Way
Chunk.
too much
Go
speed
get
on
the.
that play.
You ain't got Al. Yeah. Bye-bye. You got Al one, chump. You gonna let me see my ceremony? You gonna let me see my ceremony? You gonna let me see my ceremony? Shut up. Shut up. You gonna let me see my ceremony? Shut up, nigga. Get up out of here, chump. See my national championship ceremony, nigga.